And we're live. All right, let me go back to my bad, y'all. My face be crazy, crazy, crazy. And I'm getting back to this YouTube thing. So please bear with me, okay? I know I have been gone for a while, but I'm back. Did you miss me? It's giving rough Minnie Mouse. But it is okay. Had to make sure I was recording. I have no clue why my camera is so blurry, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna go ahead and get this video done because, like I said, it's been literally months, months, and months and months. This is my second round of doing a social media detox, and this time around, it wasn't as strict. So that's why I'm here on YouTube. I haven't been really on Instagram or Facebook. I dabbled on Instagram, like mostly when somebody sends me a video and I go watch the video. But other than that, I haven't really missed it, y'all. But hopefully, y'all missed me the way that I missed y'all. But before I continue, make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe, and share this video as well. I have so many updates, so many different things have happened since my last video here. Y'all know that I launched my planner. I talked about that in my last video. That has been going well. That is still on Amazon, along with my It's All in Me book. And speaking of my It's All in Me book, it literally has come full circle for me to now be offering publishing services within my brand and within one of my memberships. See, I said one of them. Okay, because so much, so much has been happening, and I am super excited. First of all, if you don't know who I am Jalisa, the Golden Child, and if you want to know more about why I call myself the Golden Child and why I really want to inspire you to understand and know that you are a golden child too, go to my website, jalisahardy.com. I have a snippet of the story. If you Google me, you will see podcast interviews of me on all different types of podcasts. I've been doing so many podcast interviews, so many different speaking engagements, sharing my story and my experiences. I may have talked about it a little bit in my intro video. I probably did talk about it in one of my other videos. So go check out my other videos. If you hear me like sniffling or coughing, it's because all three of my kids have RSV. I'm a single mom. I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. They were different ages, probably in another video. Time freaking flies. But yes, I am a single mom, newly divorced, I guess. It's been a little over a year. So I guess that's still new. But even things have shifted now with my ex-husband. He's been more involved. Not as much as I would like, but he's more involved than he has been. I was dating a guy. I was head over heels in love. We are still friends, but we're no longer together. It was a 4-month journey of healing and exploration and understanding, and just really experiencing a new way of love, a new way of being loved. And I definitely enjoyed the ride, and I'm grateful that we can still be friends to this day. Um, I might have him on here. Honestly, I might have him on here because it's an interesting. We have an interesting relationship, and the dynamic of our relationship and how we ended up together, and how sparks flew, just everything, y'all. And I feel like I hear myself echoing. So let me go and make sure that I shut the video off. Okay. But yes, y'all, my ex-boyfriend, he is in a wheelchair. So it was a completely new experience. We were supposed to do a story time on my Facebook page, but things didn't last that long. And at the time, I was really transitioning out and off of social media just for a time. I don't know. My detox is supposed to end December 7th of 2024. And I don't know if I'm going to get back on. I have been over on LinkedIn. So if you, well, my virtual assistant has been on LinkedIn. Let me say that. My virtual assistant has been on LinkedIn, posting about the different things that I'm doing. She, that a whole story. I got to do a story time around that too. But so many things have happened these past few months, and it's definitely been a roller coaster ride. It has been a roller coaster ride, but I will say that I am in such an amazing space doing this video. Excuse my brother if y'all can hear him. But I'm trying to keep my nose clear. Some smelling Vicks Vapor Rub. But it has been an absolutely phenomenal past couple of months. Just business wise. No, no, no. Out, please. Close my door. Okay, come on. Come give me a kiss and then lock my door. No. Come on, y'all. Single mom life, y'all. Come on. Give me a kiss. What? Give me a regular kiss and stop playing. Come on. Give me a kiss. All right. Bye. Bye. Lock my door, please. And go back downstairs. Forgot to lock my door, y'all. But that is my life. Full of fun surprises and excitement. Um, man, where do I begin? So I mentioned my boyfriend, I mentioned the planner, I started touching on my book. So listen, if you know anything about human design, I am a manifesting generator, and the way that we think, the way that we do things, the way that we live life is not a linear process. So if you're on my YouTube channel and you like, she don't never like stick to one thing when she's talking, that's just, I'm not sorry, but that's just the way that I think. That's the way that I speak. That's the way that I do life. So I might go to A, blue, to zebra, like all over the place. And just stick with me, y'all. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to you gonna get some gems, you can get some good stuff. You might laugh, you might cry, you might, scratch your head a little bit. Um but yeah, so many things have happened. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and watch my own videos because I really don't know what I share and what I don't share. Because when I get on here, it's no real like agenda. I'm just sharing from the heart, sharing what's on my heart, sharing what's on my mind. But I will be try to be more structured because each month we have a new theme. And this month of conversation is centered. Why do my face look swollen? See? Okay. This month, we will be talking about healing our relationship with money. So, on my blog, in my emails, on this channel, when I do get on the Do Freedom Fridays, we will be talking about healing our relationship with money. And I'm thinking about focusing on the calm method that I share in my book, my planner, because we do have 4 Fridays this month, and there are 4 parts to the calm method framework. So, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm planning out my content for the month because I honestly, I am such a in the moment type of person. And earlier today, I did some energetic work with one of my mentors at his event. And one of the attendees was talking about, her fear or like hesitation around her blog and her YouTube channel. And I'm like, I started thinking, like, girl, you haven't been on your blog in months. So as the day went past, I'm like, oh, it's Friday. It's Freedom Friday. Let me go upstairs away from my little munchkins and record my Freedom Friday. This one is going to be probably longer than upcoming ones this month, but the reason why I am talking about healing my relationship with money is because of a recent event that I will share more about towards the end. But I just want to kind of update y'all on what's been going on. I talked about my ex-boyfriend, talked about the divorce, I talked about my kids, I talked about my book. My first book, the title of my first book is It's All in Me, My Journey to Freedom and Living Abundantly, and it is on Amazon. It is also on my website, jalisahardy.com. But I said in close to the beginning of this video that it's kind of come full circle with my book. And that is because a few months ago, probably like 2 to 3 months ago, I was in a very, I would say, a dark place. I was feeling very hopeless. I was feeling very defeated. I was feeling very discouraged. And I just felt like giving up on my business, like giving up on just my dream of financial freedom, my dream of being able to stay home to homeschool my kids. I was literally like preparing to put them in school, like researching different things, applying to different jobs, and things did not happen the way that I expected. But God has literally just been moving, shifting, and shaking things within me and around me so that I will understand and know that He is the one really orchestrating things. I've had this false sense of control. I've had this idea. The topic for last month was going from survival to surrender. And that process for me was one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my life because I'm so used to being in control. I'm so used to knowing what's next. I'm so used to trying to plan things and have things in order and get things done and hustling. Like I'm a hustler. And when it comes to getting things done, like I does that. I does that. When people, my accountability partners will tell you, people that know me, that I, share different things with, they're like, Jalisa, like she gets it done. Like she gets it done. And that's a part of my design as a manifesting generator. If you want to know more about human design, go to my website, jalisahardy.com, and you'll be able to get your free chart. And I have a video on there as well about introducing you to human design. I probably should put it on my YouTube page. But excuse me. I've also been on this natural hair journey for over a year now, and it's been interesting. Okay, it's been really interesting. I'm ready for my locks. I'm ready to get my locks back. So by my birthday, you'll probably see my birthday's in February. You'll probably see my starter locks. I might end up having somebody do Insta locks because I really don't want to go through that whole ugly stage. I'm not gonna say ugly stage, the rough stage of not being able to get your hair done, all that. Blah, blah, blah. So I might be getting some Insta locks this time around. You can't really tell, but my hair is quite long. It's been a little over a year since I cut my hair. But I'm ready for my locks. Definitely ready to get my locks back. Back to the book. I told y'all. I gave you a warning, okay? I gave you a warning. But I was just in a place of just not knowing what to do. And I just got to a place of surrender. I surrendered, and that was when God started to speak to me. And I had literally prayed and was like, God, like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why things are not working out. I don't know what to do next. I tried to launch skincare line, memberships, bunch of different offers, and it just seemed like I would get to a space of like excitement and momentum starting out, and then once I stopped seeing results, which is something that I've done throughout my entire life, I would just quit, move on, and go to the next thing. And God brought me back to a few different things, not just my book. He brought me back to She's Ready Society, and She's Ready Society has evolved to a place that supports authors. And how this came to be was I'm in another group. I have a bunch of different spaces that I'm a part of just for community support, accountability, and you'll have access to all of these different spaces when you join She's Ready Society. I will have a resource corner guide that you'll have access to, and it'll have all the different resources, the different spaces and places that I participate in and that I find useful for my life overall. But in one of those spaces, one of the members is experiencing a health challenge, and they just wanted us to pick a day to check on her. And I picked a day. Mind you, I don't think this particular member I had like close interactions with prior to this, but I just felt led to pick a day to reach out to her and just support her as she was going through her journey. And that led to a few weeks later, we were talking here and there. I wasn't saying too much about what I do, my offers, or anything like that. But she asked me maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I said this prayer of like, God, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what's next? And it was like that next day, I got the opportunity to apply for a scholarship for doula training, which I did receive. And you can see, I won a shirt. Um, and I won a scholarship for my doula training. And it was like literally that next day I got that email after I prayed and asked God like for clarity and direction, and just feeling like I didn't know what to do. So the scholarship came through, and this particular person just reached out to me and asked me, can you help me self-publish my journal? I have this journal and some other books that I want to self-publish. Is it something that you can help me with? And I'm like, yeah, because after I self published my book, It's All in Me My Journey to Freedom and Living Abundantly in 2018, that was my focus. Because so many people asked me, like, how did you do it? Can you help me do it? I ran a whole birth your book challenge, had put a program together, all the whole nine. And when I definitely planted seeds and was able to support authors with the challenge. Um, After the challenge, nobody signed up, so I kind of walked away from it for my program. So I kind of walked away from it to an extent, but I had like individuals that I was helping with their journey. One of my sorority sisters, she actually hired me to support her with her self-publishing her book, and she self-published 2022 or 23, I believe. It might have been this year. I don't know, y'all. The way that time is flying, I can't tell you timelines. And the way that my brain is set up, I can't really tell you timelines. But needless to say, I never lost the ability. And with recently self-publishing this year, self-publishing my planner, I went through the process again with a completely different company. So I done it through Ingram Spark for my book, and then Amazon KDP for my planner. And just these experiences, they were totally different, definitely totally different, because this time it wasn't just me, it was me and my VA that went through the planner process, and it took us maybe 7 days from idea to it actually being available for people to purchase. Um, and I was able to support my client with publishing, self-publishing her planner, her journal, yes, her journal in 2 weeks. And just, it was an amazing experience to be able to do that with so much grace and with so much ease, because now it's not just me, it's me and my virtual assistant. And she does majority of the things that I am not, that are not my wheelhouse, that are not my areas of expertise. And even how that came about, well, is just an amazing story, an amazing experience. And God has just been continuing to provide for me to be able to keep her all these months, paying week to week. Um, what else? Talked about the planner, talked about the publishing company, talked about the book. Oh, the book. Recently, God brought me back to an idea He gave me back in 2019, probably, to do a book talk around my book. And now being the organizer for the Mental Wealth Social and She's Ready Society on meetup.com, it's pretty much one of the main ways that I market my business, one of the main ways that I build relationships, one of the main ways that I build connections and build relationships with people. Um, and I decided that I would do a book talk with my book in that group. It's open to the public, but I mainly post all of my events, the different things that I'm doing, excuse me, in that group. And that is how I get feedback. That is how I just gain more knowledge, wisdom, and expertise in the things that I'm doing. So my book talk starts this month, week 1. It will be a 6-week program. And each week we'll go over a chapter. You get the introduction in the first chapter for free when you sign up, and then you'll have access to the links to purchase. Again, it's on Amazon, it's on my website. But we'll be going through our freedom framework during these sessions and really learning how to apply this freedom framework to our lives. So that is how things have come full circle. I'm back to publishing. I'm doing my first book talk for my book. And again, as I mentioned, this is an idea that God gave me so long ago. And to be back to it, to be back to focusing on self publishing, to be focusing on um, really marketing, advertising, and sharing about my book, and to be back to She's Ready Society, in addition to really getting to a space where I am supporting people. I for some reason, this area I feel like is for people when it comes to my what I'm offering is for men and women. And usually you'll hear like She's Ready Society, that's for women, the Mental Health Social, that's for women, Single Mom Society, that's for women. But this new offer that came from an experience that I had where 2 weeks ago now, it might have been a week or two ago, I woke up to text messages from my bank asking me, did I make certain transactions? And it was 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was asleep. And prior to doing the work that I've been doing recently, I would have been awake. Um, and I probably would have been stressed out. Probably would have definitely been stressed out if I was awake and saw this happen. But I woke up around 6:30, 6:45, and I'm seeing these text messages, I'm seeing these emails. about these transactions. And I'm like, that's not me. Somebody accessed my card online and went Christmas shopping. They were shopping at Temu, shopping at Shein, shopping at Walmart. And I'm like, what the heck? But I really wasn't stressed. It was like, wow, like y'all was doing it up while I was asleep. Y'all was having it up with my card while I was asleep. And in that moment, I wasn't stressed. I wasn't worried. I just, you know what, it's going to work out one way or another. It's going to work out. And it did. Maybe two days later, everything was situated. It was situated before, but I still had to go, get a new bank card, call the bank, and make sure that the transactions will be taken off my account. Blah blah blah. But throughout that whole experience, even that very day, I wasn't worried. I got on, the chat with my virtual assistant, and I was telling her what happened, what I was dealing with, and even that experience, I prayed for the person that took my money, took my card. And I've been doing energy work. I got back to Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. So I got back to practicing Reiki, and I sent Reiki energy to the person. I prayed for them. And it was like, wow, to even see myself in that experience, I realized how much work I had done on myself and how healed I am in my relationship with money. And this is years of work, years of processing, years of inner child healing, like a lot of different things, a lot of different experiences that I had throughout the years that led me to this place where I could, in the moment, know that everything was going to be okay and not worry and not stress. Being a single mom of 3 kids with more support now from their father, but throughout these past 2.5 years, I've been pretty much doing it on my own. Building my business on government assistance to be able to sustain and maintain my business, to sustain and maintain my kids, the things that they need, the things that I need. And this has been the most challenging place I've been financially probably ever in my life. So to be having this experience financially and to have this fraud on my account and to not be stressed and to not be worried and to know that it's going to work out, it showed me just how healed I am in my relationship with money. So from that experience, I literally just sat, I meditated, and I asked, what lesson, what message am I supposed to get from this experience? Because if you really take the time to look at life, every experience we have is a lesson, it's a message. It's something for us to get from that experience. It's not for us to label or judge or, feel bad or wrong about. Like, I know there are tragic things that happen in life. I've had a lot of tragic experiences, which I talk about in my book. And I know that every experience I have is a lesson, a blessing, or a message. So I took the time to sit still and seek God for, okay, what's the message? And what came from that was a download for a new membership. And it is entitled The Healed Money Movement. And it's really a culmination and an accumulation of the things that I have learned, that I've gotten certified in these past few years of my life, including Reiki, including human design, including trauma of money, and including the other energy work that I've been practicing with my mentor. And shifting so many limiting beliefs that I didn't even know that I had. And it has literally changed my life. So the membership will include a monthly money healing experience, financial self-care co-working sessions, access to trainings around healing your relationship with money. I may or may not have experts come in. The membership is right now, it'll be $22 a month and $222 for the year for now. Because as it grows, as you know, I add more things to the membership, the price will increase. But for now, it is $22 a month and $222 a year. And it may be tiered. So it may always have a $22 tier. But for right now, it is $22 a month or $222 for the year. Um, I will be sharing more about it. I'll probably add the link. Everything is not complete behind the scenes because it's literally like fresh. Like the idea came through, and I was telling my VA about it, but we were already knee deep in planning and preparing for the book talk. So I had to prioritize and not try to rush things and put the cart before the horse. But the landing page is done, the logo is done, the logo is freaking amazing. I love it. I freaking love it. Um, but we got to do behind the scenes because if you sign up, there's no like payment page behind it. Um, for right now, as of today, but Monday that'll be complete. Monday or Tuesday. Because again, I still have some preparation to do for the book talk. Not much because it's pretty much done. Everything's pretty much done, I think, except for the slide deck right now. Um, and then I have had some downloads around She's Ready Society because right now I don't have any members in She's Ready Society, but I know that it's something that God is calling me to do, to build a community around authors that desire to self-publish, authors that have self-published. So that is literally like a built-in opportunity for them to market and share their books, for them to be supported in their self-publishing their journey, because we offer, as a Golden Child Publishing Co., we offer within that membership done with you services for your self-publishing journey, as well as done for you self-publishing services within the two tiers of that membership. So we are a full service publishing company. We literally do everything from ghostwriting, editing, proofreading, formatting, design, marketing plans, supporting you with in-person or virtual book talks, supporting you with securing opportunities to share about your book, um, giving you opportunities within the membership to share about your book, as well as other spaces that I organize. So, like I said, we are a full service publishing company, and it not only is a full service, but it is a holistic publishing company where we support you as a whole being. So being a board certified holistic health practitioner, a human design expert, trauma of money, trauma of money, certified professional Reiki master, excuse me. I incorporate all of those things into the She's Ready Society membership. So if you want to learn more about She's Ready Society, go to jalisahardy.com /SRS to learn more about that and to sign up if it's something that you're interested in. But I know it's something that God is calling me to do. It's just a matter of time before people sign up and join. And it might be just what you're looking for. So go ahead and check that out. As I mentioned, I am a doula in training, so that'll be something else within the next year or so that I will be offering services and support around birth and postpartum doula support. So I think that's pretty much it. I know this video is super duper long, but I did want to come in and give you all the tea. let you all know what's been going on, personal life, business wise, volunteer wise with my different groups. Family wise, everything is pretty good. My parents have been having some health issues, but God is in control. What else? I reconnected with my male best friend from college. We're very different. We're very different now, 10, 12 years later. And we've been finding our way in our relationship with each other. Um, I got story times for y'all. With my ex boyfriend, story times with my ex mentor, story times around the kids. So stay tuned, y'all. But as I mentioned, this month we will be talking about healing our relationship with money. And next week, I will likely be introducing, is it 4 Fridays this month or 5? Let me check my calendar because it might be perfect because, okay, it's 5. So, yes, next week I will be talking about the C and the calm method that I shared in my journal, my planner. It's a 30-day calm life planner, and it really supports you with having more calm and peace in your mind and in your life. So next week, stay tuned for the C and the calm method. I'll probably give you some more updates, upcoming events. I have the How to Self Publish with Ease workshop, and that is in my group, The Mental Wealth Social. I will be completing my second round of groundwork, and I will be becoming a mentor in the human workspace where the groundwork program is held. Um, I have a bunch of podcast interviews coming up on in other platforms. I use guests.com and have my VA apply for different podcast interviews. I was supposed to record some this week, but with the kids being sick and me having a cough, as you probably heard a couple of times, I had to reschedule all three of the podcast interviews that I had. But next week, I think I have 2 or 3 podcast interviews next week. Um, and then we have our 2 group journaling sessions within the Mental Wealth Social. The topic within that space, of course, during this month of November is gratitude and Thanksgiving. I have a co-organizer now, so that was the topic she picked for this month. And we'll probably be talking about healing our relationship with money in December in that space. So it might be a continuation in December of this topic. I did become a mentor for the NASDAQ Circle the NASDAQ Center Milestone Circles program, and that starts the 18th, where I will be mentoring a full cohort of women that are going through the Milestone Circles program. Um, She's Ready Society. I'll be doing a meet and greet for She's Ready Society and a mini healing experience on November 22nd of this month. Um, and then the book talk. The book talk starts on the 12th. Yes, the book talk starts on the 12th. So those are my upcoming events. If you join my meetup group, if you're a Black woman and you join my meetup group, or if you're a single mom and you join Single Mom Society, then you will have access to these events. I'll probably post all of them in the Mental Wealth Social, but they also will be, I probably need to put them on my website. yeah, as I'm talking about it, I probably need to put them on my website as well. Um, Even if it's just like a upcoming events page. Always something to do, y'all. Always something to do. But overall, y'all, life is freaking amazing. I'm about to record another video to share for the introduction video for the Healed Money movement. Um, so amazing things happening, y'all. This is going to be an amazing month. Um, I will begin providing in-person services at Zen Wellness and Chiropractic probably this month. I got to get with my sister, my chiropractor, to really solidify what that's going to look like. Um, so if you're in the DMV area and you want in-person support, whether Reiki, human design, energetic healing, limiting belief support, burnout support, um, I do Healy in person, Zyto scans in person, um, initial consultations in person, which include um, reviewing your hair tissue mineral analysis, reviewing your human design chart. Um, on my website, you can get your human design chart in addition to some other reports, free and paid reports. I have one for kids, one for self discovery, one for health. Um, and we will have one specifically around manifesting money coming soon. But I think that's it, y'all. I think that is it. I don't I don't want to go into December, but just stay tuned, y'all. We'll be talking about the Calm Life method as it relates to healing our relationship with money in the next few Fridays of this month. If you're watching, make sure you hold me accountable. Drop me a little message like, "Hey, you coming on Friday? You coming on Friday? Where's the video? Where's the live?" And I might try to schedule them, or it might just be when it feels energetically aligned for me to come on and record like I was tonight. Because this was not in the plans. Like when I was planning on my week, looking at my week, reassessing my week, this was literally like, it just came up. So here I am. And here you are. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was long. I will try moving forward to keep the videos 15 to 20 minutes long. But this one was really just a reintroduction, like getting back into it, giving y'all updates on what's been going on life wise, business wise, all around. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, rolling with me. So make sure that you like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share with a friend and have them subscribe. And share the video. So just remember that you're doing an amazing job. I know it might not feel like it, might not seem like it, but you're doing the best that you can with what you have. And know that you have a track record of success. You want to know why? Because you have overcome 100% of your worst days, okay? Even if it was you was hanging on by a thread, okay? You made it through. You made it through. You made it through. And I'm proud of you. I love you. I see you. And I'm so, so, so proud of you. Keep up the amazing work. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.